Tom.
Hello everybody, Tom Fox here. Welcome back to more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. In the last episode, we explored a little bit of the campus, did a fishing tournament, and some various other things. Flane has also joined our group, and I can't remember if it was this time or last time, but we also recruited Bernadetta. In this episode, I want to go over some stuff the comments have been talking about. First off, I now know that when I can't counter certain attacks against enemies, it means they're attacking me with a gambit, which doesn't come across very well in the setting that I have. Second, you've also been ruthlessly telling me that I can recruit other people, and since I need another sword fighter on my team...
I guess that's it. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Hey, come join my team.
Hey, Professor. You're good looking, you know that? At the same time, you look like someone who was born to fight. I bet we'd get along. I'm also good looking and born to fight. Need any help with your class?
My, aren't you forward with the compliments? Sure.
Feel free to call on me when a fight's brewing. Thunderbrand and I will be there when you need us.
So not only do I got Catherine working for me, additional sword fighter, but she also has one of the hero's relics. Something else I wanted to mention before moving on to the next week is that I'll be away at PAX. I believe by the time this comes out, it'll be PAX will have already finished up, but that means I won't have a lot of time to record extra Fire Emblem. So for the next 6 episodes, these will be all recorded in one batch, or rather very close to each other. It's actually Saturday, the Saturday before the Monday when the first batch of the week would come out. So I'm recording those 3 episodes first, then I'm gonna be moving on to the next, possibly on Monday. Anyway, today's free time will end. Do you want to proceed? Yes. One thing I've been looking at as well, I want to head on over to goals here, are various classes that my students can learn. For example, because I've been looking at the master classes that I unlocked at C rank, and I kind of wanted Lorenz to go as a Dark Knight. So for that, he's already got the Lance ability he needs, so I'm gonna be working on his reasoning and writing for the time being. And some units I don't really have much of a goal on, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult. So let's go over to custom focus, reason, writing. Raphael I'm gonna keep the same. Ignatz I'm gonna make an assassin so he can stay the same. Lysithea, we've already been over what I want with her. Same with Marianne. Hilda, I don't know if I've actually changed her goal to the class I wanted her to be. I was looking at making Hilda a... Nope, that's wrong. A Great Knight. Axe, heavy armor, and riding. And considering her rank in axes, I'm working on her heavy armor and riding. Leonie, I'm working on having her become a bow knight. Which requires, so she's already at the lance, so I'm just gonna be working on her archery and riding. Bernadetta, I'm probably gonna have her become a sniper, so maybe I should focus less on lances and more on bows. Flane, I'm not entirely sure. I guess I could also teach her as well. Wow. Flane, I'm not entirely sure what I want with her, so I'm gonna keep her more or less the same. Bernadette, I'm probably gonna make into a sniper, though, so I think I'm gonna have her focus be... I'm gonna have it be bow and authority, so that way she'd be able to work a little bit better at, come on, brain, you got this. I can have her work a little bit better at commanding a group here. Claude, I'm not too sure on what I want with him, so we're just gonna leave him for the time being. Let's go ahead and instruct the students, though. We'll start with Lorenz. Start getting that reasoning up. And it's one of my strengths as well, so I can help him out in that a bit more. Perfect! I like how it's like, good, and then lazy. You can teach other people as well. What is Catherine's focus? Let me check her focus. I guess I'm teaching her as well, but like swords and brawling. She also has a bit in authority. I don't know if she can gain anything else in swords. So I'll have to see. In terms of instructing, I do want to... Let's work on getting Lysithea's faith up. I can also, just for shiggles and giggles, I can get this up to I got a good in that one. Whatever. She'll get there eventually. Skill level up now, D.
I've got to grasp.
She can now heal. So that's good. Marianne, she could use some more riding skill. Oh, I've neglected to mention as well that I fished a bunch as well. Skill level D+. All right. Now I've got 2 left I can level up here. Her lances are good enough for being a bow knight, but I need to improve her archery and her riding. So I'm gonna focus on archery for her this time around. Praise her! I do enjoy it when they get the better level ups there because, well, that's good because they get an extra one. Claude I should probably work on a bit more as well. In terms of the last person I want to raise up here, let's, just so Bernadette can have an easier time at getting to the sniper class. Let's raise her archery up. Alright, that's everyone. Still have no idea what I want to do with Flame. She's a priest, though, so well, at least we'll have a second healer on the field. Got everyone's goals ready. Group tasks. Who did I need to improve their riding? I honestly can't remember. I haven't done... I just want to see what Skywatch is like. So let's do Claude and Marianne. The expected result should be good. All right, I think I'm good for what I want to do here. Let's begin the lecture.
Professor, may I ask you a question?
I want to be able to talk to males and make friends with them, but my brother always causes a fuss when I do. Do you have any advice for me? You should have an honest talk with your brother. Do it when he's not looking. Seems like your brother has his reasons. You should have an honest talk with your brother.
I see.
Motivation increased, even though it's already maxed. And for some reason, that causes your professor rating to go up really high. She wants to focus specifically on faith to increase her skills as possibly being a bishop. Yeah, sure, why not? I know I've voiced my distaste for focusing on 2 different things, but, yeah. Lorenz would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Sure thing. What do you want, buddy?
Professor, have you been looking for me again? I am very busy, you know. I must insist that disruptions for light-hearted chats of this kind be kept to a minimum.
I've been getting more complaints.
What did I tell you about falling victim to such salacious and slanderous rumors? As I've told you, there is obviously a conspiracy against me. There is no manner in which I could possibly be considered bothersome.
The girls actually do seem bothered.
Professor, I assure you, you have been deceived. My adversary has poisoned the hearts of these ladies against me. The plot goes deeper than I thought.
There's no conspiracy. You really need to control yourself. This could be a serious issue. There is no conspiracy. This is real.
But if you truly do insist, please understand, Professor. I am not some scoundrel out for conquest. I am attempting to fulfill my duty as heir of House Gloucester. It is my responsibility to continue our noble line by finding a suitable lady to be my wife. It is a rigorous process. My family has the very highest standards for appearance, grace, temperament, and pedigree.
So, commoners are excluded?
Typically, yes, even if others are sometimes critical of that notion. For the nobility, marriage is not merely a union of individuals, it is also a union of families. It would not benefit House Gloucester to be tied to a family of powerless commoners, would it? To achieve supremacy, it is necessary for my line to be tied to that of an influential family. That is the best path to peace and prosperity for all. So, as you can see, the future of the Alliance rests on my shoulders.
That's a remarkable responsibility. That's quite an obligation.
If it is a burden, it is one I am all too familiar with. We nobles are born to this duty. That being said, to avoid misunderstandings, I shall restrain myself until things calm down. I would rather not cause trouble for you after all.
I'm a little bit concerned of what the A rank conversation's going to be like. All right, Lorenz, I don't want to have this talk again. Lorenz, we're having this talk again.
With you on my side, we're solid.
I'll do what I can.
Can't argue with results, can you?
Perfect! We got smithing stones, their friendship increased. That's the good stuff right there.
Aha! I'm getting it.
Reason level 4. All right, the following week is here, and there's really nothing to do on our freedom hike, our free time here, so I think maybe we should go into battle and do some of these quests. Oh my god! So we have a paralogue and 2 quests to do? Oh man. Oh wait, I can do 2! I can do 2. Let's start with the paralogue. I think I'm actually gonna skip through doing these quests unless it goes to new territory, and I think both of these are places we've seen before. I'll have to see on that though. For now, let's start with the paralogue. Deploy for the land of golden deer? Yes. Land of the golden deer, white clouds, chapter 7. Field of the eagle and lion.
Ah, perfection. Oh, these tea leaves are just divine. Quite the impressive selection, if I do say so myself.
Lorenz, so this is where you are.
Hello, Cyril. Lured here by the exquisite aroma, were you?
No. I've got a thing for you. It's a letter. All right, well, don't say I didn't deliver it.
A letter for me, is it? Curious. Let's see what we have here.
So, who's it from?
Hello, Professor. It is a rare correspondence from my father, as it happens. Some difficulty with Acheron, apparently. My father wishes me to return home and settle it.
Acheron?
A young lord whose domain borders my father's. Do you know of the Great Bridge of Myrden? It is an old bridge across the Aramid River, a key crossing between Alliance and Empire territory. Acheron controls the land on the northern side. Controlling such an essential location gives him quite a bit of clout, which he is ever so eager to deploy toward the purpose of stirring up trouble. This time, he is dredging up an old border dispute that was supposed to be settled some time ago. He has even begun to dispatch military force. It is best we rout his troops before they cause any damage to the surrounding villages.
Why does this fall to you, Lorenz?
To my father, Acheron is insignificant in the face of far more pressing political matters. Other houses wield far greater power and influence. Goneril, Ordelia, Edmund, and of course Regan. To make his voice heard at the Round Table conferences, my father must keep up relations with them. That is simply the way the Leicester Alliance works. It was, after all, founded with the goal of freedom from Fargus. We prize that independence highly, even if it occasionally hinders cooperation. There is often talk of mutual aid, but the truth is that each noble acts to maximize personal benefit. At the moment, the Regan dukedom is in no state to keep those conflicting motivations in check. So while the Alliance may appear to be at peace, the reality is that internal conflict is a routine matter. Of course, this leaves me precious little time to sit back and enjoy a cup of tea. Alas, I must be off.
Sounds tough.
Since you're here, perhaps you would care to accompany me on this little errand? I have no fear of Acheron, but it could be valuable for you to experience these political nuances firsthand. The fate of the Alliance will someday rest upon my shoulders, so it is important to me that those I deal with understand its workings. What say you to broadening your horizons?
Let's go!
Excellent. Let us be away at once. I shall leave the finer details of preparation in your capable hands.
All right. Let's see what we got to work with. Right now, we can use... What? Oh, she's... Okay. So, Flayn is an adjutant to Can You Not. Can You Not and Lorenz are vital for this particular mission. So, before we do anything, let's go ahead and check out the map. I still don't think I'm pronouncing adjutant right, but I'm still gonna go for it. We got a variety of things just from this side alone. Ooh, including a flyer. Ah, here we are. Acheron. Level 15, he uses Blizzard. What details can we find out about him? He is a mage, attack speed of 5. Let's see what his abilities are. Poison Strike, if this unit initiates combat and lands a hit, target foe loses up to 20% of maximum HP after combat. That's not good. Allows this unit to cast Fire. Fire is already available and allows them to use it twice as often. Reason level 1, Poison. Chance to inflict poison damage on a foe when dealing damage, trigger percent equal to Dexterity stat. Pass allows a unit to pass through space occupied by foes, and Unsealable Magic prevents from being silenced. This guy also doesn't actually move, so that'll be interesting to see. He also has a battalion on him, so I need to watch out for any possible gambits. Supposedly there's probably levers around here that will allow me to cross over these bridges, unless I have to defeat certain units in order to make that happen. But if that's not the case, then the only place I could possibly cross from is this side over here. All right, and with all that said and done, this would be a good time to organize the troops. All right, and this is what each of my units are looking like right now. I went through and rearranged their combat arts to better be suited for this one, as there are some flyers on the field here. I also made Catherine an adjutant to Can You Not, as well as gave most, if not everybody, a battalion. For this particular fight, I've decided to leave out Leonie as a fighter. Mainly because she's one of the higher level units I have, and also the other 2 units I have that are level 16 I can't remove, which are Can You Not and Lorenz. So we're gonna be going for that instead. So after a quick save, we'll go ahead and start our battle. Victory conditions: defeat the enemy commander or 12 turns pass. Can You Not Claude or Lorenz fall or the defended location is captured.
Far more enemies than I expected. I am glad you decided to come with us, Professor.
Oh, and here I thought Count Gloucester would be too busy to send his soldiers here. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. I'll just have to deal with you little meddlers swiftly and decisively.
All right.
That is Acheron. If we can deal with him, that ought to scare the rest of these rats off. We need not actually kill him. So long as we cut his escape off convincingly enough, that should suffice.
Acheron's forces will try to seize as much territory as they can. Be careful not to let them capture a defended location.
Incidentally, take note of those drawbridges. They can only be operated from one of the banks. We may be able to use that to our advantage.
All right, starting off immediately, I am gonna leave a small group behind just so they can get rid of some of the baddies here. I figure that the 2 most likely to just come and try and capture it immediately are going to be the flying units that he has got on his side here. 3 total. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're dealing with in terms of just straight up force here. I thought somebody was able to actually come into that area, but that doesn't seem to be the case. All right. Hilda, I'm gonna move over here to try and gain as much of the as much ire from the rest of these chumps as possible. And I'm also going to move up.
Stay focused.
I'm gonna move up Raphael.
Oh no.
Can You Not? And is Lorenz a fairly good defense? I'm looking for my more defensive units here. Yeah, Lorenz has got fairly good defense compared to everyone else, so I'll move him up in front as well. He currently has a steel javelin, but I'm thinking I'm gonna switch that up for Sagittary. Wait. That must mean, yep. gonna move.
Let us away.
Let's see. I just need to make sure that there aren't any archers because Flane is only level 11, but she also has very good resistance. So I'll move Flane up here and wait. Bernadetta can come up here and wait.
Homie.
And then at that point, I just need to move everybody else a bit closer. And our last line of defense will be our Magi Extraordinaire, Lysithia. All right, let's see how this goes. Yep. Just as figured, everybody's moving forward. Going for Raphael right off the bat. Become a hassle. Fighting Raphael, but strikes back with a critical. Takes him down. He's level 15.
Still got room to grow.
And he's got more defense, which is very nice. The mages head this way, but made the mistake of fighting Hilda. I mean, you also made the mistake of just interacting with Hilda, but wow, that's a good level up. Skill level up. Her authority is now E.
I'm actually pretty good at this.
Her gambits can do more. Incoming archer, incoming horse riders. And there is our issue. I mainly want to see where this person can go because they're probably just going to end up flying over this wall.
Ready and willing.
Let's just start off with Claudia. If I use the killer axe, I can just immediately destroy him. So I have access to killer axes now because of, I want to try and get as much experience as possible. Because of my professor rank at C+, so I went and crafted a bunch of weapons. Come over here. Combat art. You know, not even combat art. We can just take him out with a standard bow and arrow.
That's the golden deer for you.
That's the golden deer for you.
Life doesn't always go as planned.
Yeah, but your dex is really high, so you're gonna be hitting anything and everybody. Why don't we start off? Bernadetta, how good are you? How about steel? You able to take that guy out, no prob. No problem, boblem. Would that be overextending? For this guy, yes. Bernadetta? If I can take out enough of them or block the path off better, then I won't have to worry about them. Or maybe Bernadetta should stay behind and take out the flying unit. I think I'm gonna leave, let's see. I'll leave Ignatz behind for that. Is that a battalion? No, he should be able to just take him out, no problem, lickety split. With a decisive counterattack. And, hey, EXP obtained! Ignatz is growing up, we gained a gambit use from it. Can't use gambits because I'm not within one space of them. Alright, I'm gonna start off with the heal on Raphael. Oh man, skill level's up to B now. Ooh, and now she can use rescue, that's really good. So if I were to say if overextended like I was planning on doing here, I could just, bam, grab him right out of the air. Alright, iron gauntlets. If I use steel, nope. I should have waited actually to use, oh well. Well, if I get the crit off, that'll be fine. Basically, I want to minimize the chance of him being able to cast magic on me, but we're good here. No crit, unfortunately. And a hefty strike from the...
Where that came
from there. Can you not? We should have our adjutant with us. Does it, why doesn't it show Catherine on Can You Not? Because that's who I equipped her to. We're gonna go with the iron sword. There we go, we do have the adjutant.
No hesitation.
Critical hit!
That.
Yep, that's gonna incur the ire of this this flying unit over here. All right, from there, we mostly just gotta start striking them where it hurts. So let's start off. That's gonna be a little bit rough, but hopefully she hits them both.
Stay away!
Or gets a crit.
I thought I was dead. You're really tough.
Marianne. All right. If I go for Nosferatu, 9 damage and then 0. Lorenz. Come up here. Iron Lance won't kill. Steel Lance. This is going to be very interesting. Let's start with Nosferatu just to drain his HP. I'm taking some very unnecessary risks here. Ooh, wait. All right, only the horse guy is going after her. Doesn't really matter where I stand, but use Sagittee, that won't be enough. I use the Javelin, that won't be enough. Steel Lance, that'll be just enough. So yeah, Steel Lance is gonna have to be it. As much as I want to improve his, well, he's already a Dark Mage anyway, right? That's right, because he has miasma now. And let's move, oh wait, oh my god! I didn't realize mages could heal!
Sorry.
Found a Rusted Lance. No damage, no damage. And he's gonna go after, oh no, he's going after Lorenz. One more hit from there ought to do. How dare you? Ooh, the Pegasus Knights are fast. 20! Oh no!
I'm sorry, everyone.
Dan, I'm about to turn back time, so fast forward once I correct my issue. With the clock's hands reversed, we now head into the enemy phase once again. How will this fight fare this time? Well, for one, we're much farther away. These Pegasus Knights are strong. Canyon's level 17 now.
We must all do our part.
Got a massive crit on him. All right. Between Ignatz and Bernadetta, I think we might be able to take this this Pegasus Knight down pretty handedly. The issue then becomes if I miss, Ignatz might be dead. Let's start with you. Very good idea to have archers going into this battle. And if I use an iron bow, more likely to hit.
I won? I did.
Whew. Those Pegasus Knights hit hard.
Did I get stronger?
Can't believe I had to turn back the hands of time, but you know what? These things happen, especially when you get too big for your britches. Where's? Oh, it's all these guys. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and have you attack Mr. Horseman with fire?
You can't
Bum bum
compete
bum
with me.
bum 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 bum. Mr. Horseman, light me ablaze. Bum 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 bum. Set me on fire for all of my days. Bum 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 bum.
Ready and willing.
Assist. Oh, that's just rescue. Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, the fact that he doesn't move kind of speaks volumes to the fact that that bridge can be lowered by putting somebody or by defeating them. However, that opens up a whole slew of other problems there. So I'll start advancing Canyon out this way. No one else can reach over there. I do have the steel lance, though. Steel lance would probably work best against this guy. Aha! Your fire does nothing to me! All I felt was a warm breeze. Alright, trying to figure out how to organize my troops here. I've got Archer and Defender. Send Raphael this way. Flame can go this way. Lysithea can go this way. Enemy phase.
Ooh, have you found something nice? Go ahead and hand it over.
A thief! 2 thieves!
Thieves, do not allow them to escape.
Aha! Your paltry attempts mean nothing! Uh-oh. So what has that gambit done for us here? Or done against us, rather? We cannot move. Well, using a killer axe here may seem like overkill, but yeah, currently stuck in place because of his gambit. Oh well.
You lost to me?
Yeah, they did. How much damage are you gonna do? Not very much chance to hit, especially if I move over here. Well, let's heal you.
Sorry.
12 damage and only 1 hit, if I'm reading this correctly. All right. Bernadetta, come down this way and finish this gentleman off. Polish him off!
Can I go now?
Ooh. I could cause the target here to be changed. What is your defense? Your defense isn't great. It's 8. Compared to Flame's defense of 7. Well, you're just more likely to be hit. I'm mostly going to be using him to come down this way with Lysithea and Can You Not, but yeah, that. Look, plans change, all right? Let's cast a burning fire down this direction.
You were outmatched.
Lysithea's horrific.
My efforts are paying off.
Lysithea's horrific powers. I can lower the bridge now. Yeah, actually, I will do that. Because Can You Not can dodge, like, everything. Meanwhile, on this side, Lorenz is going to be attacked by another mage if I go there. Let me check this guy's range first, just to be sure I know what I'm doing. If I use fire on him... Oh, if I use fire on him, he's dead. Let's move everybody up a little bit. I might be taking an unwarranted risk here just because, yeah, just because, like, something might come out of nowhere on either the northeast or northwest side and just capture the thing immediately.
Victory.
Oh!
I thought I gave it my all.
You didn't. An advanced seal. Ooh, we'll be using that later. And unfortunately, he can't move, so. All right, enemy phase. Use the gambit. Which made it so 2 of my units now can't move. Hate that. Ha-ha! You've done your best, but your best wasn't enough. A brawler. Ow. Lysa, ow. Hello, armed man. I at least want to take out, because I think the win condition is just to take out the, man, Canyon's just gonna be cleaning house here. What the hell is the thief doing?
The enemy is on the move. Do not let them through.
One of the win conditions is to take down the guy, right? Defeat enemy commander or let 12 turns pass. Well now, this is interesting. 2 of my units currently can't move. Two of them are going for... I'm gonna move back here and go with the physic assist on him, just to be able to get him healed up from a distance there. Go, Bernadetta can move up closer. For some reason, they're still all going after... That concerns me. 16, 10, 11. Yeah, he's got 49, so he'll be fine. He'll be battered and bruised, but he'll be fine. Oh wait, I can combat art from here. If I use Deadeye with the steel bow? Bernadetta, I believe! Yeah!
Am I done yet?
Go, Bernie! Still can't attack quite from this range yet, but willing to give it a shot. I mean, out of those 3, Ignatz could use the most experience. Nobody's taking any damage here. Let me move over this way. Oh yeah, a lot of units are gonna start attacking them, huh? Thief isn't gonna really go for any of my units in particular. But I do want these people to just come and try and do something here. Oh, to be on the safe side, I'll use a vulnerary. Attack with the iron bow. Take him down. Or I could go for... Well, I'm also creating a wall, so this guy won't be able to get in here. And he's not gonna be able to hit her. If he hits her, I'll eat my hat. I don't wear a hat, but I'll eat it anyway. Let's get rid of the thief so we can get whatever item he has.
It's not
Hopefully
luck,
it's another advance seal. Devil's Sword. Taking that out, so we don't have anything to worry on that front. If I were to attack with Nosferatu, that would be quite inconvenient. For the time being, I'll just wait on that. Yeah, let's just defeat him and let Lysithea get the experience.
It's over.
Have I taken down all I have not taken down all the flying units! Oh, I'm gonna have to keep a close eye on that one! Woohoo! That's gonna suck. Or... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's Ignatz's move speed, right? 6! Haha! Things are going to go swiftly for me. Yeah, I can't really move with them, so I think we're good to end. At least I got some of my health back from that. Meanwhile, don't know what your long-term strategy here was, but it's gonna not work there, buddy. A gambit? Canto maneuver there. Oh, a critical. Part of the wall of armored ladies is moving up in the world.
Delicate flower, you know.
I should come with an acronym for that. The W-O-A-L. The wool. The wool! It sounds like wall. Yeah, the wall of armored ladies. The wool. If I got rid of the O for of and added like another L word, then it could just be wall. Wall. The wall of lovely lady. The wall of lovely. No. The wall of armored lovely ladies. There we go. So you tried to use a gambit on me, huh? What if I were to. I don't want to gambit back that hard. Gambit 2! Gambit harder! Hey, what is with these guys? 34, what are they? They must have an ability, like Lance. They have Lance Fair. I see it there, they have Lance Fair. I should have checked their abilities before this. I didn't think much of this. Increase avoid by 10, increase attack by 5 when using a lance, allows unit to, okay. So yep. Attack basically adds to might, so yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna go ahead with the steel sword and then follow up with Ignat's. Because Ignat's iron bow, yeah, that'll do more than enough. Not the iron sword, steel sword. Got that. Predictable.
Another step forward.
2 steps forward, I take 2 steps back. We come together cause I'm partnered with Cat. It ain't fiction, just a natural fact. We come together cause I'm partnered with Cat.
Huh? It worked out.
You're getting better. They're getting better, you know. You have to admit it, they are getting better. Yeah, the next thing you know, that sheriff will show up with a rope around our necks. Pretty hard to laugh hanging there, Rob. I know the sheriff and his whole posse couldn't lift you off the ground. On guard! Hey, watch it, Rob. That's the only hat I've got.
I'm all sweaty.
Oh no, the sweat. But why? Oh. I can't handle the heat, yet I stay in the field of battle.
I guess if there's one thing admirable about Hilda is that even though she complains a lot, she still maintains duty. Oh, he didn't get hurt at all. What does Restore do? Here's all status ailing effects within a range based on magic. Okay, has anybody taken a heaping helping of damage that needs resuscitating? All right, Marianne, give our boy here mouth to mouth.
Hey.
Italian level up. Nice. Let's give you the what for.
Can I go now?
No.
Whoa, did I get stronger?
Italian level up. All right. Raffi and Lorenz. Can I just have Raphael weaken him? Is there anything I can do that will just weaken? Yes. Weaken at Bernie's! Because I'm right next to Bernadetta. Is there anybody down there that I'm within range of that wants to kill me? No. Lorenz? I'm gonna go ahead and fire!
Magnificent.
All right, everywhere else seems good so far. Since this is just a mage, we have Lysithea move forward a little bit and just take that guy out. Found a rusted bow. An armored unit coming up. Tet-a-tat, armor for armor. Magic for magic. Just lit her on fire. Combat arts. Curved shot. If I do curved shot with the steel bow, much better. I realize I've been raising up his one of his skills there, but I haven't really been doing a good job with that. Can flame take out this person with Nosferatu? Oh, man. All right, I've got plans. Plans are hatching here. Iron bow. We take out this guy.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Life doesn't always go.
Yeah, life isn't gone as planned for you for two ticks there. Is there anything I could do that would not kill this guy? Doesn't appear so. Oh, wait, what about a gambit? Oh, no, that would just be a healing gambit. Resident White Magic. I think that's actually an area of effect, so it'll affect more than just one person. At the very least, I could do that. Flame seems like she's gonna be a little bit hard to level up. But I just found out that,
Sorry, did I hurt you?
I just found out that one of my mages is a healer as well, so that's not really gonna matter too much in the near future here. All right, we got the Bridge Guardian. Did the Bridge Troll! I guess for the sake of leveling up, I'll heal Bernadetta. And I guess I'll put Raphael in the line of fire of these two guys. Just to lure them up further. Then we'll have Lorenz and Weekend at Bernie's coming over here. Who else needs to go? I keep forgetting about Canyonod because he's super goddamn powerful. I almost moved Lysithea into a death zone. Oh, this guy can move. Oh, I don't want to go near him because I'm gonna end up killing him if I do. Back off. 6 turns remaining. I'd rather, uh-oh. Whoa, here they come. All right, what's your movement range? Because I'm just gonna kite you around for a little bit. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you cast magic, right? Blizzard. Ooh, okay, idea. Lysithea, you have a lot of resilience. Poison, though. I think the poison's gonna add up. 16, 11, 16, 16. Let me get some sword action on this guy here. God, why can't I never, why do these hands only know how to kill? Okay, if I do this, then Flame will actually be able to kill something for once. Battalion level up. Alliance Knights. Attack with Nosferatu, please hit. She did it!
I am spent.
She killed!
I feel my strength building.
Her charisma is really high, so it's kind of good that I gave her a battalion as well. How did poison work again? So he's got poison, which inflicts poison. Okay, so that's based on his dex stat, which he's got a 9% chance of doing every time. Unit initiates combat, lands a hit, target foe loses up to 20 maximum HP after battle. I'm gonna take a risk here and put Lysithea in the line of combat here, and then I'll move Flame up to be able to take off me poison. But Dracula, what about me poison?
That helps.
Nah, Dracula don't suck. Dracula scrape and lick.
Is this power really mine?
Yeah. Does she have? She does have improved range. She can take out either or. Don't matter none. Aha! Yahoo!
I thought I was dead.
Well, you're alive, so good on you.
Hope this is good for something.
Authority level 1. I don't see why you wouldn't equip a battalion onto every single one of your units. I'll use a steel axe and let Lorenz finish him off. Because Lorenz needs more of that fiery goodness entering his heart.
A trivial victory.
A trivial victory. All right, all that's left is this guy.
are you? I'd appreciate it if you could
I did
just
not equip her
give it-
magic! I didn't equip her magic. Oh, Gambit was used on her, never mind. Oh, he's got pass! I forgot about that! Alright. So hey, we are running after all. Is she afflicted with anything? No, a bunch of her stats just went down though. Guys, return to base! If I were to attack him now, I'd deal quite a hefty chunk of damage on him. And for the most part, I'd still have ×2 when hitting him. Luna would probably be the best, but doesn't have a lot of chance to hit. He's got a chance to crit, though. Retreat! Push comes to shove, I'm gonna have to kill him, but for now, we don't really have to worry about that. We'll start retreating everyone back to base there. I forgot he had pass. Oh, I already moved Flame! Uh-oh. Vulnerary. Is he gonna move past? He is. No damage. Oh boy! I'm just gonna kill him.
I don't have time for failure.
You didn't fail, you did fine. Yep, there's poison. It's poison that Dracula's talking about. 2 damage, it's enough. I don't know if there's a difference between letting him live and not, but I figured just kill him because this is scary.
I'm maturing at a rapid pace.
You speak with a very old.
Wait! I lose! I give up! I surrender! Please don't kill me!
You have my thanks, Professor. Please go on ahead. I will clean up here and then report to my father. See you back at the monastery.
Land of Golden Deer stage is complete. MVP was Bernadetta. She did gain a lot of experience and whatnot from all this. Bernadetta's motivation is maxed out and my renown has increased. You successfully completed the paralogue and earned a battalion. Gloucester Knights were added to your barracks.
Your assistance in this incident with Acheron has proved most essential. Consider me in your debt. Thanks to you, the Alliance was able to nip this internal conflict in the bud.
What will become of Acheron?
He has written a pledge to my father, swearing never to cause trouble about the border again. Of course, he is hardly the type to bind himself in good faith to anything written on paper. But Acheron has many connections, both in the Alliance and in the Empire. To remove him entirely would cause more conflict. We will just have to watch him closely for now.
Sounds like a cautious approach.
Indeed. I do plan to eliminate him eventually, however. He is nothing but trouble. Incidentally, there was one other benefit to embarking upon this errand. Have a look at this. The magic staff Thyrsus, a relic passed down through House Gloucester for generations. It seems my father has finally recognized my ability. Apparently, he had been considering entrusting this relic to me for some time. He has had precious few opportunities to take to the field of battle personally of late. Doubtless, by giving this to me, he intends to send the message that I must work even harder. I will certainly continue to do my utmost, but I am by no means completely subservient to his will.
You disagree with your father's opinions?
I would not go so far as that, but my father seldom thinks beyond the immediate benefit of our house. While that is important, I prefer to consider the greater good when I make decisions. I believe that is a noble's duty. Now, for the time being, may I trust you to decide how we may best make use of Thyrsus? For the moment, I think you are in the best position to apply it to the betterment of all Fodlan.
Are you sure?
To be quite honest, I am not certain I feel ready to decide the fate of a relic on my own just yet. Do me this favor, Professor, and I will be grateful. Now, to celebrate, allow me to treat you to tea.
No, that's fine, really. Can you not receive Thyrsus? Another hero's relic at our command. We have 3 so far. We also have time for another battle, but I think for the most part, I'm just going to go ahead and like skip out in it. Like just go through it as quickly as possible and skip through it. So let's just go ahead and cut to the end of battle. And I'll show you the difference between my, well, we're not gonna cut to the end of battle. I'll show you what my units look like now, and I'll show you what they look like at the end of the battle. And with that battle completed, we move on to the next weekend. Currently showing on screen as I enter in instructing manually is the stats of our students prior to this battle. For this this battle in particular, I actually didn't have Can You Not be part of the battle because he's fairly overleveled as it is. And now I could sort of show off a little bit of what our units look like now. And hopefully I gave Dan enough time to be able to superimpose the old stats in there. But here's what we got for. Oh, I can't. I've got to go through them one at a time here. So there's Claude. There's Lorenz. There's Raphael. Ignatz. Lysithea. Marianne. Hilda. Leonie. Bernadetta. Flane. And Catherine. All right. So we're gonna get into teaching our students, and then we're probably gonna end up ending off the episode here. The other quest that requires us to be in battle, I'm probably gonna save for next month because this has become very battle heavy this month. So I'm gonna go ahead and instruct our students here. Lorenz. You need to get your riding up, buddy. Let's do it.
What?
You got it! Continue to raise that riding up. Ride, Sally, ride! Raphael, stay the course, buddy. I'm gonna give you all the lecturing in axes that you need. Ignatz could use more. I'm gonna give him a bit more in the sword. He's actually better than me at swords. That's what I get for neglecting my own training here. Get him some swords there. We've got Bernadette and Flane who could be taught. Flane. Oh, Flane can also learn black magic. That becomes a strength for her if I train her in it several times. So that could be interesting as well. Or reason, rather. Not called black magic, but rather reason. Hey, you know what? I'll give it to her.
No.
That gave her 1 star in it. I'll give her some more in white magic as well. Bernadetta. Come on down to Discount Bow Warehouse where we got bows. Her skill is now B in bows. The B stands for bows. All right. So I'm gonna switch up the goals here. Who needs skill in riding? Not goals, group task. Stable duty's gotta go to Lorenz because he has to get to A in riding in order to be able to do what he needs to do there. And Marianne. Oops, I didn't want to cancel that. I wanted to execute. All right, let's begin our lecture.
Professor.
His focus on axes and brawling versus focusing on axes and brawling to excel as a war master. Huh, good idea. I wish I had thought of that. It's Ash's birthday. Yeah, have some flowers.
Thank you very much.
No problem, Ash. Saturday rolls around.
With you, I can.
I will deliver results. We've completed our task.
Good. So not too bad, but not great either. Ooh, we got
Aha,
skill levels
I'm
up.
Getting it.
Faith level 2, learning
It's
Nosferatu.
starting to make sense.
Faith level 4,
I've learned a thing or two from battle.
and healing focus. That's a very interesting skill that comes from brawling. I guess it's like the way of a monk, as it were.
You've done me a great service.
You saved the village from bandits. Now we've had this learning experience. Vigilante groups have popped up across the land. Hopefully, this will help protect the peace. We got some stuff for that. The quest is complete. We got some smoked meat. We got a lot of stuff there. Here's what I'm thinking. Because we still have 2 weeks left of free time, and then the chapter then the actual chapter goes on. I'm gonna end this episode here, and then we're gonna take another episode to do the following 2 things there. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how much time I can work with here, because I need to get that other quest done. I don't know if I can wait another month to do it. At any rate, though, next time on Fire Emblem 3 Houses, we're going to be moving on with the rest of the month and hopefully taking care of our mission for the end of this month. See you all then. Later.